Hello. Are we live? Who knows? Welcome on in. Hopefully this is working okay. Just always got to check and make sure that we are here. Oh, yes, I've just appeared. Excellent. Looks good. All right, well, we're going to take a quick look at the standings before we get into the race today. We are through 20 races. The chase is coming up. We are sitting in 13th position. So not the best, unfortunately, but we are only about 140 points or so out of 10th position. So we really just need to put in some good results, and that's going to start here today at the Brickyard. And yes, we are indeed live. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate you being here. And let's go ahead and get into NR2003, make sure everything's working okay. Here we go. All right, we're in here. All right, so these are the settings we're going to run with. Of course, 80 laps, 50% length, 42 AI opponents. We're going to do 98 AI difficulty. Let's go ahead and jump straight into the race weekend. Go ahead and let me know, make sure everything's working okay with the stream if you are watching. I appreciate it. And yeah, here's going to be our setup for this race. Took a little front brake bias out of it as per usual. Took a little bit of spoiler angle out, and that's pretty much it. This track chews tires like nobody's business. It is terrible for tire wear, so that's what we're going to be dealing with here today. I don't think this stream is going to be appropriate for kids because I'm probably going to be saying very rude words to my cars. 98? 98 what? You said it's too easy? You said I got to turn the difficulty up a little? Oh, what's going on there? Alright, let's go ahead and get on the track and see how we do.
Limit 55. Keep it under 45.
I appreciate it. Thank you for letting me know it is working okay. Said 98 is for babies. Turn up your difficulty. Alright, so here we go. That's probably going to be, if I had to guess how we're going to crash in this race, it's probably going to be trying to get off pit road. I imagine that's where it's going to happen. If I had to, if I was a betting man, that is where I would bet that we die today. It's trying to get off pit road. But yeah, tire wear is going to be a major issue here today. It's going to be tough with an 80 lap race. Looking at fuel, it estimates that we have about 39. Oh, 98 is hard. Okay, I see. Yeah, it's Indy. That's right, I got the hat on and everything. I love this track, even though it's not one that's good for NASCAR. But yeah, so it's an 80 lap race and we have about 39 laps of estimated fuel, so we saw our point situation before we got in here. We need to make up about 140 points or so in a couple races. So my plan is, right, my big strategy is that we one-stop it and we go 40 and 40. And we somehow try and make it work. We gotta save a little bit of fuel, and our tires are gonna be absolutely shot by the end of 40 laps. But I think we can pull it off. Just get a couple practice laps in here, see how everything feels. Because, I mean, look at our tires on lap 2. That is a little bit concerning to have that much wear, so... yeah, this is gonna be a tough proposition, but I gotta win. Like, I have to finish up high in the field with big points, so we pretty much have to go for it. So yeah, stay tuned, because this might be interesting once we get into the race. Just do a couple more practice laps. Take a look at everything with our tires and our fuel situation. Yeah, not bad on the practice here. Dropping back a little bit. I mean, I am not really getting any slipstream. Whoops. Jamie Murray right behind me is just getting the good suck. How's our time? That's a 51.8. I can go faster. Yeah, exactly. We got to go for it. So at this point, we've messed up too many times. We got to start winning races or being up near the front. Thank you for being here, Down Ice, Big Cheese, as always. Appreciate you guys for watching. We're so close to 500 subscribers, by the way. 496 when I started the stream. The dream is alive and well, my friends. Alright, that one was a P6 lap, so good to see it. This thing is going to get so tight, though. Those tires, man, on lap 4. We got to go 40 if we're going to make this work. But I don't see any other option. I imagine the AI will 2-stop. I don't think they can go 40 laps. I don't think they're going to be able to save enough. If we can 1-stop, we can win. But it has to go green, and we have to be able to make it. Yeah, that's also very true. We do have to make it through the Glen, and that is facing us down right after this race. So it is yeah, it's a little bit scary as well. I mean, we just got to do it at this point. Of course, Jamie Murray's super fast right behind me, but we're going to go ahead and come into the pit lane here. It says 35 laps and we're on lap 5. So, we'll see.
Outside. 0. Clear outside.
I think the biggest thing for our strategy to work is that the race just goes green and that there's no weird stuff with cautions, because caution does come out.
Outside.
Could,
55. Keep it under 4,500 in second.
May have
Clear
sped a
outside.
little bit there. Nobody needs to know about
Watch
that.
speed now. Keep it on 4,500 in second.
The other thing is, if we do end up pitting with anybody else on pit lane, Indianapolis's pit road is so narrow. I mean, it's going to be tough not to run into anybody. So, of course, NR2003 on pit road, everybody is solid. They don't care about you phasing through other people. I'm pretty sure I lost 3 gears at Sonoma. Wasn't I driving around with like 4th and 1st gear by the end of it? I at least lost 2. Alright, we'll practice getting on the track and then we'll jump into qualifying, because getting on the track is also a challenge here, because you can't merge until, you know, the exit of 2. You're on those cold tires that they just put on. Gotta be really careful. Ugh. Yeah, it's... I mean, we can only worry about that when we get there. We gotta worry about what we got ahead of us here today. So let's go ahead and jump straight into qualifying. See if we can't put in a good time. 68 degrees. Yeah, who needs more than 1 gear? Let's be honest. As long as you have 4th, that's all you need. Why would you ever shift out of 4th gear? See, that's the kind of thinking that we need. It's the kind of positivity that I like to hear. Now let me ask you, so I got some of you guys here. Oh, okay, turn. Let me ask you, what'd you guys think about Morgan Shepherd almost winning the Daytona 500? That was pretty crazy, huh? Did you guys like that one? You hate to see it, you know. He had such a chance. It was such a crazy run, but you know, circumstances just didn't have enough in the tank there at the end to pull it off. Alright, so we need to put on a good qualifying performance here today. Looking like we were about 10th to 15th in practice.
Okay, here comes your first time lap.
So I'd like to get a decent starting spot here. He should have. Oh, turn. There we go. Morgan is the second coming of Jesus Christ. Yo, so I uploaded that video and I don't usually get many dislikes on my videos. Like, most everybody is very nice and they like my videos and stuff, and I get mostly 100% likes. That video, like, shortly after I uploaded it, had like 4 dislikes on it. And I was like, dang, I've really pushed people the wrong way with this.
One more
You're gonna
lap.
put some videos on the Discord? Alright, sounds good. Alright, 6th on lap 1, good stuff. The 51.2. Uh, it's tough to get this thing to turn when you're trying to push it a little bit. I think we can go faster. Come on, maybe turn. There we go. That was good. Good through turn 3. Gotta carry it off of 4 though. Oh yeah, we hooked the line. This is gonna be a good time. Drop down to 19th, 21st, but I think we're faster on this lap. Come on.
Alright, there's the checkered flag.
Ooh, back up to 6th. Alright, so a 50.8 puts us in 6th position. That is good stuff. Let's see the qualifying. Kurt Busch on the pole, followed by Gordon. Elliott Sadler, who actually had a pretty good run in this race in real life for the most part. I think he finished in 3rd, if I'm not mistaken. Jamie McMurray, Matt Kenseth, Justin Wells, Bobby Labonte, Dale Earnhardt Jr., Mayfield, and then Jarrett to finish 2nd in this race in real life. A little bit of trivia, this was actually the first race that ever had a green-white checkered in it, the 2004 Brickyard 400, and Jeff Gordon ended up getting the win. So yeah.
Keep it under 55. Keep it under 4,500 in seconds.
We do have a bit of speed.
Okay, you're clear of pit lane.
So everything is looking pretty good. You know, practice a couple more laps here. Just practice getting on pit road into our 6th pit stall. And then we'll get the race underway. So 6th place starting spot. Now, since we're planning on going long, we got to be very careful with our tires.
Okay, when you can.
So, I mean, obviously, if I can get to up near the front, even into the lead, I will do that. We do want to lead as most laps as we can, as we're going to try and get, you know, all the bonus points if possible. This was still back in the days of 5 and 10 bonus points for leading a lap and then leading the most laps. Morgan failed to qualify? Oh no. I know, I saw him in this, so he will be with us today, but I think I was actually watching a bit of the race earlier this week. I think who else didn't qualify? Like Andy Hillenberg didn't make it. It was actually quite a few people that tried to make the race. Gosh, remember when NASCAR had like 7 people that failed to qualify every week? Yeah. Unnecessary information. We don't want any downers about Morgan Shepherd. Morgan Shepherd won every race that he was ever in. That's the way I like to look at things. There was a scoring error. Alright, so we're gonna practice getting on pit road here and then we'll get the race started. Alright.
Limit 55. Keep it under 4,500.
Just gotta make sure we get it slowed down enough. That's also gonna be a big
watch that speed
big
now.
scary
Keep
thing.
It on 4,500 in seconds.
Yeah. Just well, even just watching the 04 Brickyard 400, I mean, seeing how full the stands were, even just, you know, 15, 16 years ago. Yikes. And the crowd. Jeez, you could hear them. Yeah, we reminisce.
Go, go, go!
Your man Morgan Shepherd's the only reason you like the 89. Ah, it's a good one. Alright, so we're third fastest, fourth in happy hour so far. Not bad with a 50.8. Let's see what the weather's like in the race. So clear, 76 degrees, a beautiful day. I like to see it. And we are starting in sixth position. Let's go ahead and do it.
Drivers, start your engines!
So with the projected fuel, it says exactly 40 laps. So this is going to be very interesting because we're going to try and go 40 and 40. Assuming it goes green, that's the number one thing we have to hope for, because my tires are going to be fried after 10 laps. I'm going to be hanging on for pretty much most of every run. But let's see what we can do. Hope you guys enjoy this race. I thank you for being here as always. If you happen to be new to the channel and you're not yet subscribed, it would really help me out if you could. We're getting really close to 500, and I thank you for the encouragement of not crashing. Make sure you watch lap 1 here. This is where it could happen. That's always good advice. Maybe I should try going faster than the other cars. That also might help. Alright, here we go. You've seen Morgan in person before? That's very cool. Alright, here we go. Good launch there. Bring it to the inside. Just gonna take it easy off in 1. Make sure we just protect our bottom lane. Dale's flying to the outside. He's a madman. Alright. So we're away from the first 2 turns clear. You've subscribed. I appreciate it. Thank you. That is the biggest thing you can do to help me out these days. As we gotta make it up that road to like 1,000 subs. That way I unlock like a lot of features, like you can post those community posts and stuff and all that good stuff. So don't forget to turn left. Yeah, I will. Don't forget to also go straight. Alright, I'll do that as well.
Still there. Keep low.
So we're going to slide past McMurray up into 4th. Good start from us. Jeff Gordon's already pulling away. Not surprised. He is so fast. Always has been at Indy. Oh, we got good toe in the draft here. Oh, that is not good. That is not good. I don't think that's what we wanted to see, gentlemen. Alright, well, we're going to hang on to 4th place here across the line.
Okay, we're under caution. Catch up to the end of the pacing line. Stay behind the
Okay.
You're in 4th.
Well, that's a thing. Yeah, don't forget to listen to the spotter either. That's true. Duke Nukem, make sure you listen to him. What exactly happened? Who's in it, boys? Ah, Kenny. Looks like Kenny Schrader's in it. You hate to see it. Well, caution at like the longest track on this series, so we get to sit here and just drive around. So, I mean, all was good on that. 37 laps, and we have about 37 laps to make it to. Don't forget to avoid the grass. That's always good advice. Man, you guys, you think you should? I think you guys should be like trainer drivers or something, man. This advice is great. Are these guys gonna pit right here? The AI is indeed in it.
Pit road is now open.
They're pitting. I gotta come with. There's no way I can stay
Limit
out.
55. Keep it under 4,500. In second. The
Oh
pace
man,
cars
the
on the
AI
front
might be
straight.
able to one stop now. That might not be good. Yeah, they are actual idiots. Where's Kirk Shumlerdine? We'll try and get an update. I don't know if he's in this race. I don't know if he qualified because I got like 48
Watch
drivers
that
in this
speed now.
roster,
Keep it
so
on 4,500. In second.
I hope these guys are all pitting in front of me. They should
Remember,
be.
don't pass the stop sign at the end of pit road. The pace cars in turn 1.
Is Kirk Shumlerdine here? He did not qualify, I'm sorry to say.
The pace cars
Should go on a
in the
TED
south
Talk.
chute.
Are they only taking 2? No?
Go, go,
Well, some
go!
people may have.
Yes, we nailed that stop. Great work, guys. Limit 55. Keep it under 4,500.
I don't think I beat
you're
Elliott
clear
Sadler
pit
off
lane.
pit
The
road.
pace cars in turn 2. Stay behind the
Very
38
interesting.
car.
So my team nailed that stop, but some people got past me, so I'm not sure how that works. Because I was pretty quick on everything on pit road. I feel like I did well getting into my box, so maybe some of them only took 2. It's crazy that on lap 4 at the Brickyard, people are coming in getting 4
Okay,
tires.
when
This
you
track just kills tires. This will be interesting to see how this stacks up here.
Whoa, 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 slow down.
Oh yeah, like, you know, NR2003, it is a very old game. It's an old sim, but like, so much of it works so well. And like, I've been thinking about it recently because I've been playing a bit of Automobilista 2, you know, that game just came out and it had a lot of involvement from the team, you know, a lot of involvement with Project Cars. And, you know, I've never had a very positive opinion of Project Cars, and the way I kind of compare it to NR2003 is that on Project Cars, you get that magic, like everything works right, you know, and it's that magic of sim racing, if you know what I mean. You get that maybe 1 out of every 20 times. Everything will go right, and there won't be some bug, or there won't be some wonkiness that just screws it up. But like on NR2003, I would say it gets it right like 19 out of 20 times. It's magic, and like everything works really well. Oh, you raised me at Grand Prix Legends? Yeah, I played that for the first time actually on my channel, maybe a couple weeks back. It's crazy, so fun. I can't believe like they made that in '98. It's unbelievable. So what, we're gonna be 6th place here? Not too bad. "17 people watching. Whoa, that's gotta be some kind of record. 17 people watching me pace at Indianapolis? I like to see it. Whoa, the lofty heights of 19. Alright, well, we're definitely gonna be fine to do a one-stopper from here. My only concern is, will the AI be able to do that? Because if they can, it's gonna be tough to, I mean, we're in 6th, so not too bad, but, you know, I want to win. Yeah, that's the thing, you know, that all the depth is just crazy in NR2003 and Grand Prix Legends. Like, you know, just my experimenting with driving it, like, you know, like you said, the brakes fading and stuff, and just like being able to raise your hand when you're going to, like, when your car's broken or you're going into the pit lane, like, it's just, you know, that sort of thing. It's just, it really, you know, adds a lot of depth, and that stuff is so small, but really takes it to that next level. Oh my gosh. Austin, yeah, we're living large here today. Hello, Sports Jock, welcome on in. Yeah, we can still make this one-stopper work. But yeah, we are streaming.
We're going
The
green,
season
next
mode is
time
not
by.
dead.
Okay, we're on the lead lap. Stay on the outside line. Stay behind the 38 car
Alright,
on the outside line.
so we're on the outside, so we're gonna have somebody coming up here trying to ruin us on the inside. Uh-oh. This may cause another caution. Although, to be fair, in real life, this race was run like a quarter under caution. Like, there was like 13 cautions in this race, are ridiculous. There are mods that allow you to do pit stops. Yeah, so what I tried the 2020 like demo, just to kind of get myself in, like easily install it and try it out. And yeah, it was awesome. I enjoyed it a lot. I highly recommend checking it out if you're into that sort of. How can I go from this to NASCAR Heat 4? I can't. That's why I stopped doing that series. No. I don't know. NASCAR Heat 4 isn't trying to be this, is the thing. Like, it's meant to be like fun, relaxed. That's the way I look at it. Like, you can still really enjoy that game, and there's actually, you know, quite a bit going on there. The game we're talking about is Grand Prix Legends. Those Papyrus's like Formula One back in the day game. Does it has NASCAR? No, it does not has NASCAR. No, if there was another Papyrus, well, I mean, there are other Papyrus NASCAR games, but alright, here we go.
Going green.
Enough talk, let's race.
Pace car's in.
Tires are going to be cold here on the restart, so we're going to have to be careful. Oh, you race in a racing league. That's probably really fun. I definitely got the impression that, I mean, like, this was my first ever time trying out that kind of racing, like myself. Very much got the impression of, like, that they had to be very gentlemanly with each other, because those things are like death traps. Oh my god, if you went like wheel to wheel, bumper to bumper in those, you'd be dead. Like, for really, legitimately, you would just die, so. Yeah, there are some like American racing things in there, I'm fairly sure. Oh, you got a new monitor, that's good to hear. Alright. So we're back on it here in 6th position. Coming around to start lap number 8. It's going to be very interesting to see what happens with the AI here. Assuming that it does go green from this point. I mean, tire wear won't be much of an issue if we get a caution every few laps, but I really like to run it for a bit. Try and save my tires as much as I can, but at the same time, it would be nice to get up to the lead, get some bonus points on my record. Try and get a look to the inside of Elliott here.
Outside. Still there.
Indeed, it is so tough to hold it around the outside, so we should have the advantage here, although he does get a good run off with the slipstream from Casey Mears.
Still there. All right, we're back in 5th. Good job.
All right, top 5.
Clear.
Oh, I see. So you use kind of a currency system. That's very cool. Yeah, like with any sort of, you know, pretty much any racing game, if you have the right group of people with it, you can, you know, have a great time. Ah, come on. There's going to be nobody left in this race.
Okay, we're under caution. There's an accident in turn 4.
I got my hat on and everything just to pace. Jeez. Hello, Slasher God. Welcome. Welcome on in. Ooh, the ultra wide monitor. That is what I like to hear. You know, I did some testing with this, and I didn't have a caution in like 30 laps. But now this is getting ridiculous. Yeah, this is going full 2008. Now are they going to pit? Because if they pit here, they're going to probably be able to one-stop it. Should I pit? Yeah, I personally haven't made many upgrades to my setup in a while. The only real thing that I've done is gotten the new chair. So before I was sitting on a wooden like chair. Now I actually got like the gamer chair. Got some extra speed, you know. Makes me a little bit faster. Well, looks like we're pitting.
Pit road is now open.
In we come.
Limit 55. Keep it under 4,500.
You'll love to see when you've got like a record number of viewers that there's a caution every 2 laps. That's always fun. This race is like not going anywhere. Dude, you race an hour each race. I can imagine that's pretty tough. Especially on those cars, on those tracks, man. Oh boy.
Remember, don't pass the stop sign at the end of pit road. The pace cars in turn 1.
Make sure we get all 4 tires changed. I'd had some issues with that in the season mode before.
The pace cars in the south chute. Go, go, go! Keep it under 55. Keep it under 4,500. In second. The pace cars in turn 2. Okay, you're clear of pit lane. Stay behind the
next after the chair is a gamer hat. I don't know, maybe I just need to invest in a lot of G Fuel. Hey, I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you subscribing. Hope you are safe and okay out there. Crazy times. Oh, you started to edit it down to show some highlights. That'd be good. Definitely, we'll have to check that out. Needed new chairs. You have to put a yeah. So that's what I was rocking.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Slow down.
For quite a while, I was rocking like a wooden chair with cushions on it, and that was not good. So yeah, you know, the gamer chair has got me going much faster these days. Yeah, I can't imagine anybody's not under lockdown. Get G Fuel as a sponsor. Well, this is actually pretty funny. I can share this story with you. I don't know if I've mentioned it before. Back, you know, maybe about half a year ago, 7, 8, 9 months ago, back when I was still doing videos like in the early days of my channel when I had maybe 100 subscribers, I actually got an offer to do this like deal, but it was with this Chinese World of Warcraft ripoff. It was like I don't even know how to describe it. I might have to like show the email on Discord or something. It was like something totally not related to my channel whatsoever. It was like I didn't even know. It was some weird game, and like the English was broken and stuff, and they were like, oh yeah, like we'd love to like do this promotion with you, and I was all, you don't know what SimRacing is, do you? So yeah, that was the story of my one sponsor deal. Did not work out. Oh dang, we're 2 away from 500 subs. Now we're talking. Maybe I should just stream until I get to 500. Well, hopefully it'll happen before this race is over. I feel like we're gonna have time at this rate. Alright, so we're getting ready to go green here. 8th position. falling back just because of pit stops at this rate. We're only on lap 13 when we get the green flag. Do you remember like 20 subs? Yeah, those were the days. It's kind of crazy because like my original season mode that I did on NR2003, like that Daytona race, the first one, it's got like almost 1,000 views now, and like, oh, the video quality was so bad. Like my voice sounded so bad because I had a different microphone and like I didn't know what I was doing. So I've improved quite a bit from that, but we all have our embarrassing early videos, I guess. What's the cheapest PC you could get that would run this game with mods? That's really hard to say, because the biggest thing I would think that you would need, like NR2003, believe it or not, is a pretty taxing game. You can check my specs down in the description, because I used to run on an old HP notebook, like laptop, and it didn't really run the game that well. It was workable, but you had to make some concessions. I'm not the best with like computer specs and stuff, so I can't say exactly what would make NR2003 work. That's something you could also direct to the NR2003 subreddit. If you go to r/NR2003, there's lots of helpful people on there. You can see how NR2002 runs. Yeah, I'm sure you can use your current computer if you have one, and kind of use that as a baseline. And things are getting really hairy up here, by the way. I don't really like how this is looking. Oh man. Okay. I mean, like, you know, technically NR2003 is free. Depends on how you feel about that, but so you don't really have a risk in, you know, trying it out on whatever setup you have.
Stay low. Still there. Clear. Outside.
Yeah, it's gonna cost you $43,000. I mean, my setup cost me about, all told, maybe about $900 to $1,000. Other than, you know, wheel and pedals, obviously, but like computer, monitor, probably ran me about $1,000. I did buy it at Black Friday though, so it was a bit cheaper than it usually is. Alright, so we're up into 4th. Pretty good on the restart here. The beginning of you spending a lot of money. I mean, you don't gotta spend much for NR2003. I mean, I'm running a $120 wheel and pedal setup, T150. I mean, you know, obviously that can be a lot of money depending on where you're at in your life, but like, I'm running a T150 and it works great. Yeah, it's gonna cost you 4 billion Zimbabwe dollars to buy an NR2003. You hate to see it. Also, we got good pace at the moment. I think we can go for the lead, actually. Oh, jeez. Okay. I got a little bit awkward there. Oh, Tony, no, 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 no. No, no, no. Me and Bobby almost went to the same spot at the same time. We stumbled over each other right there. That almost ended badly. Alright, up into 2nd. Can we run down Little E? Tires are okay as we're coming on to lap 18. You're rocking a T300. Alright. That's always good. Yeah, that's if I could like tell people one thing about sim racing, it's that you don't need to spend the thousands to even be competitive. And I've seen people say that you do. These jaded people are like, you know, oh, if you want to compete, you have to spend and you have to get this set up like it's a pay to win, whatever. That is such like a lie.
Clear.
If you watched the last Pro Invitational race at Texas, Timmy Hill won it with you know, what, a $200 wheel? Please don't ruin the race for Dale Jr. I'll do my best. Yeah, it's getting a little bit dicey here. Focus on the race. It's fine. Look, see, I'm in the lead. I got the old side eye down. Now I'm gonna drive straight into the wall when I'm looking at the chat, I'm sure. But yeah, that's exactly right. I mean, you know, people got these, and nothing wrong with it. If you got the money and you love sim racing, why not spend a bunch on it? But you don't need to, and I think that's where some people are a little bit scared, or they don't think it's fair when, I mean, you can be, I've won plenty of races on iRacing with my T150, like, I think that's almost what's so cool about sim racing is that I can compete on the same track as Tony Stewart, virtual Tony Stewart, but also Tony Stewart on iRacing by spending $150. Like, what other sport can you do that? Tony Stewart is fast for some reason. I think he's getting the suck that's keeping him up here. Yeah, exactly. Timmy Hill, you know. He's the hero of the people. What a Chad. Alright, so we come to get lap 21 here. Tires looking okay. We may get 32, so we're definitely good to pit on lap 40 if we want to. So we can go to about lap 53 at the longest. Pretty sure the AI only has to pit once from here, though. Car's starting to get tight. Yeah, the big suck is occurring. Oh yeah, Timmy Hill, like, even his post-race interview and stuff, like, he's super chilled out, like, just like, oh yeah, let's go get it in real life too when we get back to it. I was like, my guy. So we are pulling away for all but one person. Great. It looks like the guys behind are really getting racy. That's probably why we're putting on a bit of a gap. Indy is a good track to interact with people because there are long straightaways that you can look at the chat. Wonder what happened over here in turn 4. Some big junk, clearly. And Tony is really hanging with me. Kind of just taking it easy. I don't really care if I break away from him because we do have a big lead behind. Just gonna let the laps tick away. It's getting a little bit tight now off the turns. Turn for me. Oh, it's starting to neglect to turn a little bit. Wrestling the thing around. Well, yeah, I mean, like, as you saw, you know, in the Cup Series, yes, Timmy Hill can run with the best of them, and just with the public, you know, people who may have never had a chance to race for whatever reason, you know, can compete at a high level. And, like, I don't think that it depends on your attitude if you're being negative about, like, sim racing or iRacing, because if you just say, like, I just don't like how it feels, you know, it's not for me, I like driving a real car better, like, that's fine, like, you can have your preference. But if you say, oh, it's a video game, like, I don't like it because it's not real, because it's a video game, like that. Oh yeah, Denny Hamlin, the NR2003, yeah. I'm pretty sure, like, what did he, like, use it for Pocono or something for the first time he went there? Alright, we're starting to push out a little bit of a gap from Tony now. It's starting to wiggle off the corners. It's definitely wearing those tires down quite a bit. Is that Kyle Busch in this race? Well, we didn't have Kirk Shelmerdine, but we got rookie Kyle Busch at least. Oh, turn. Yeah, it was Pocono. Oh, okay. And it's getting tough to get the thing slowed down. Are you allowed to swear? Wow, nobody's ever asked me that before. That's a new one. Yeah, go ahead, but remember there may be young people watching this. I do have moderators, so they will make the determination about whether it is allowable. Be your Jerry Springer guest, yeah. I mean, it's racing, like, you can expect some language, but I don't know, for some reason my channel has always kind of projected a wholesome image. Why that is, I'm not sure. I'm definitely not really going for that, but a lot of people have I think it's because I like really like sim racing and I have a pretty positive attitude about it. I think I kind of just laugh stuff off when stuff happens. You've been swearing for most of the stream? Ah, I see. I see what you're going for. So why is Tony Stewart also 7 seconds faster than the rest of the field? What is the deal with this? So we are killing everybody, but Tony's about to pass me at this rate. Yeah, I think that's a good attitude to have about it, like... you can come in with a dam every once in a while, but this is not gonna be no 18 plus stream. You know, some people set it up that way, and that's fine. I just don't want to deal with like having to look at chat every 2 seconds and having to, you know, decide, you know, oh, is this okay? No, or yes. And like, you know, it's hard to be consistent on that sort of thing, especially because people have different opinions of what is okay or what's not okay to say. No, this is not content for children. Otherwise, you guys wouldn't be able to chat. I'm pretty sure they don't allow comments on those videos. At least that's what I think. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. You can say whatever, but just like, I don't want to see my chat flying over there with a bunch of arguing. So I know I got a mod or two that's very excited to just give people the ban hammer. I was very slow in turn 1 right there, by the way. Man, it is really getting tough to muscle this thing around here. Tires are going to be yellow soon. You just got NR2003, that's awesome. And you want to race online? Well, I recommend you go to The Ben Crazy, his YouTube channel, The Ben Crazy, and he has a lot of good tutorials for NR2003 on there, including one for online racing, I believe. And he will get you started if you don't know what to do. But make sure you watch this entire stream first. Turn, thank you. Oh. Yeah, the SMS thing. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. It didn't last for very long, unfortunately. Yeah, that's probably a good rule. Let's go ahead and limit those words to 0, please. Thank you. Or you can just not come back. Although iRacing's policy is no cussing at all during races. That gets broken about every 2 laps. Hey John, I appreciate you being here. Uh-oh. Turn. Okay. Jeez. I messed up.
Clear.
Wait, why is he so slow? That was close. Can you get banned? Yeah, probably. Hi, Joseph.
Stay low. Clear outside.
I'm sure if you're talking about ban from my chat, yeah, I'm sure one of the moderators would be happy to do so. Ah, I see you do podcasts and stuff. Yeah, you gotta be careful in sim racing with your image, you know. Ask Scott Speed what happened when he messed up on sim racing. Nah, don't worry, we got it back. We hit him with the crossover. We got Mike Bliss coming into the pits. Yeah, I don't even know how it works on YouTube. Like, with the punishments. I assume you can time people out or whatever. Or maybe I can just delete your message. Don't make me reach over there. Yeah.
We'll give you 1.5 cans of fuel.
1.5 cans, huh? Well, that depends on if we go the entire distance of our tank. I don't really know. I mean, it's really down to Tony Stewart, because even if Jamie Murray undercuts us by a lap, he's not going to make up 7 seconds in 1 lap of undercutting. Hey, Nicholas, I appreciate it. That means a lot, man. I'm glad that I could give you some entertainment. Yeah, it's got speed. He screwed up. Is hiding from the channel? I mean, that's pretty much getting banned though, right? Because you can watch, but you can never say anything. Hello, Jimmy. Welcome on in. We're doing well so far. Holding off from Tony Stewart, and we are on lap 37. Looks like we have some back markers pitting. God, why is Tony... I could have an 8-second lead right now if Tony Stewart wasn't just giving me a hard time. I think we're going to put 2 cans, because if he does pit, I'm pretty much going to need to respawn and come in as well. It's gone full F1 strategy mode here. Oh, you're watching the Grand Tour? Derek Hope on pit road. Todd Bodine as well coming off. So some of these back markers are trying some weird stuff. I don't think they can make it to the end though. They gotta go 43. Oh, the Grand Tour game? Yeah, actually, I forgot about that. The Madman that started StarCom, yes. Wasn't Derek Hope's last race like 2018 or something crazy like that? Like, this man, whew, his career, lengthy. And we're getting out near that wall. British. Come on, Tony. Just go away. Let me win. I'm gonna lead the most laps most likely at this rate. Is it Darlington? Okay, yeah. That's ringing a bell. I just wanted to say I appreciate you guys for watching. We've had like probably the most active chat ever today, so it's awesome. I thank you guys. It does mean a lot to me, as I know, every YouTuber says the same, but I have put a lot of time into this, so to see people, enjoying it and coming out and chatting. It means a lot, so thank you. I gotta tell you, if I drove in the Cup Series, my last race would not be at Darlington. I'd be trying to get in the Daytona 500 like every year until the end of time. So we're coming up to lap Morgan Shepherd here. It's not too far up the road now. Trying to put a little distance on Tony, but he's just too fast. Is he coming in? No. He keeps ducking to the bottom a little bit, and I think he's going to pit every single time.
There's the cross flag. We're halfway home.
Hey, I appreciate it, John. Yeah, right? That's what I would want my last race to be. Send me to a super speedway and let me flip my car. And I'll go out on top. Yeah, I mean, I guess this sim racing during the lockdown has like exploded in popularity, so that is a pretty awesome thing. Like, yeah, my channel is definitely taken off compared to kind of how it used to be. Oh man, that was very close to the wall. That's also a good point. You know, you could run your home track as your last race. Run a road course at Sonoma as my last race. That is my home track, by the way, if you do not know. Short track would be better. You have a smaller chance of getting hurt. There is also that. I mean, yeah, at the end of the day, you know, there is real life danger involved, so especially if you're a old and about to retire, you probably stand to lose a lot if you get hurt. Been racing NR2003 for about 6 years. Daytona. Oh boy. Oh god. Okay, Morgan, John, I know what I did to you, Morgan. You're just gonna have to let it go.
You're on the bottom, 3 wide, outside. Keep low. Clear.
Well, yeah, that's the thing. Like, everybody has time to sim race right now. Everybody has time, and then there's no other real sports that you can participate in. And I would, you know, I mean, it is going to be a forever debate, but I consider esports to be sports, so. Are we going to be able to get this right here? I mean, I'm going to have to go for it. God, he's slow in a straight line.
Clear outside.
Much further we can go. 9 laps, huh? Past the halfway point, so all is looking very good for at least the top 2. The tires, they're suffering.
We'll fill you up.
God, Tony kills me in turn 3. I think he's coming in. Alright, we gotta come down next time. I was too late. It would've been too risky to try and make it. Yeah, and our wars. Morgan coming back to get me. I think Tony Stewart's gonna come out in front of me, unfortunately, but we have to pit next time. We gotta cover him off if we can. Gonna gain like 50 pounds, yeah. It's tough. You can't do anything with anybody else. All right, time to pit. Tony Stewart's gonna come out in front of us almost certainly.
Limit 55. Keep it under 4,500 in seconds. That car's a lap down. Watch that speed now. Keep it on 4,500 in seconds.
That is where I have to be most focused, so I definitely can't reach Chad driving on pit lane. Boy, you better not come out and hit me. Oh, that was close. Drive through everybody's pit stall to get into mine, and I'm too far forward. Lost a little bit of time. Well, yeah, I mean, I was talking about my home NASCAR, like Cup Series race there track is Sonoma. My closest track would be All American Speedway in Roseville. Tony Stewart's right there.
The leader's pitting now. Okay, merge when you can. Outside.
No, I tried to sneak over. I was afraid he was gonna run into me. Yeah, Brendan did almost take me out on pit road. I was talking about it in the pre-race. That pit road is very narrow. Race for 1 hour with manual gears and no downforce. Yeah, maybe I should throw on a racing suit and helmet and everything. Alright, Tony. We proved that we were fast in the draft, so... Nah, it's gonna be fine. No Fs. We got him, he's right here. I saw you mention, Tom, that your home track is Donington Park. That's very cool.
Stay low.
Alright, we're gonna make it to the lead here.
Keep low.
Because I think whoever is behind whoever is just a faster driver. Oh, we're not quite clear yet.
Stay low.
Closest track would be Zolder, then Spa. That's pretty cool as well. So we're just hitting 32 to go right there, and we're back up into the lead. Yeah, me and the spotter know what's up. And Tony, I'm sure, will sit right there. So it seems like we were definitely pretty fast early on in the run, so I feel confident. Yeah, that is a very good point. It seems tiny because it was not made for these cars. Also, we're putting a bit of gap. Okay, Kenny, I understand.
Outside.
Understand
Keep low.
that you didn't want that to happen, but
Clear outside.
oh, okay. So you're up in the back east, racing high heels. No. Whoa. That's gonna cost you extra to see my feet. Gonna have to set up that OnlyFans page. just need to break away from Tony a little bit here, and it'll be all but over. I don't think we're gonna get caught. We've been so fast today. Easy there, Satan. Yeah, you gotta, whoa, slow down. You guys want to buy my my bathwater? Yeah, can we get a little? Hey, but the thing is though, foot cam is a thing in sim racing, so you can see like the foot action. But no, 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 not for me. Tires are good. We pitted not that long ago. I mean, they're going to be okay to the end. It's really going to be, I'd say, in the last 10-15 laps, just how's our pace compared to Tony. Because we're starting to break away a little bit right here. Me to race wearing Crocs. I am a sock racer. Okay, I don't have the racing shoes. Maybe I need to get those. That'll take me to the next level. Donington is a very good track, though. I enjoy it quite a bit on the sims that I get to drive it. It's a bit crazy sometimes. You used your vans once on a sim and it didn't go that bad? That's interesting. Like, I think maybe I'd blow less hole. I swear, I like get a hole in my sock every long day of sim racing. Maybe I should use some shoes or something. I just feel weird. Yeah, maybe slides could work. I don't know. You guys will never know though, because you're not gonna get to see my feet, so it's gonna cost you extra. Tony Stewart is still hanging on, annoyingly enough. We just really need it to go green, I think, is the first and foremost. As long as it goes green, we are at least gonna finish second, which is very good. Second with likely the most laps led at this point. Some racing socks? I am acting surprised, but I totally believe that that's a thing. Gymnast shoes? Oh boy. Maybe I should just drive with my hands on the pedals and my feet on the wheel. How about that? Oh, he's a hardcore skater. I see. Yeah, that'll be the reason that he has lots of vans, I'm sure. Alright, it's looking good here. We're still a half a second clear. 25 laps to go. All has gone well this race. Let's just see it through. Well good on fuel. You prefer really long socks? Interesting. Interesting. Red races and sandals and socks. Oh no, we're about to put Kyle Busch another lap down. Hey, he's trucking in 35th though. Kyle, that is not the line. You gotta bring that thing down a little bit.
That car's a lap down.
Thanks for letting me know. How we looking on those subs, boys? We still at 498?
Outside. Clear outside.
Race with Mugs at T. Now that I believe. Pretty sure every British person on YouTube has tea involved with their channel somehow. It's just a way of life, I guess.
That car's a lap down.
Okay.
Phew, I can smell that brain fart from here.
Oh, we have a new subscriber. Emmanuel, thank you for subscribing. I appreciate it. Alright. That's gonna be $4.99. Who's gonna be the one? Oh, Mike. Get off the line.
Car
AI difficulty is 98.
Still there. Clear.
So maybe if I could go back I would have done one higher, but I mean with how things went with cautions it actually benefited me pretty good because I never had to drive like 40 laps exactly on one set of tires. That would have been tough. I use OBS and I use Streamlabs for notifications and stuff, but like all my recording and streaming is done through OBS itself.
Car outside. Stay low. Clear outside.
Yeah, quick, everybody go make an account and subscribe. Maybe I shouldn't have said that. That might be against the rules. Quick, somebody get your friend to subscribe. Yeah, hold on a second. Do we have to be such typical American NASCAR fans and make fun of the British? Can we break the stereotype? Oh, the big 500. Wow. This is great.
20 laps to go.
The 500 with my 500 hat on. It's almost like it was meant to be, gentlemen. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. I won't get too sentimental about it because we got a race to win here, but I do appreciate it a lot. Thank you. I appreciate you saying that, John. I mean, NR2003 is what I do the most, and it is fairly niche, so... yeah, of course, you gotta get Michael Cozy Jr. Ha-Yi in here. Also, we've broken away from Tony Stewart. This is looking good, boys.
Phew, I can smell that brain fart from here.
Oh, thank you. MK3424 for subscribing. Yeah, I think I mentioned this in the comment of one of my videos before. It might have been actually, I was responding to you, Jimmy, but people have actually said that I have a bit of a southern drawl sometimes. I'm a Californian. I think it's only when I'm talking about racing that sometimes I get a little bit of a drawl going on. When are we getting merch? Oh, jeez, what do you want? What do you want from me? Yeah, I feel like every sim racing channel is experiencing a lot of growth, like at these times. Unfortunately, you know, it's bad that the world the way it is it's bad that the world is the way it is. Excuse me, I'm stroking out a little bit, but you know, and I hope everybody stays safe. But people been watching sim racing a lot these days, so my channel has grown a lot. You want socks? That has nothing to do with my channel, though. I don't know, I don't even have something that I like say a lot. I think, you know, I mean, obviously, and this channel existing for over a year and a few months, we're only at 500. Not to say that that's not a huge achievement, that's more than a lot of people ever get, but you know, once I get to 1,000, that's really where I unlock a lot of options with YouTube. Because you get in like their, you know, whatever partner program, and then you can like do community posts, and you can like make polls and like all this stuff. Like that's where I feel like it really, you know, becomes a thing. You can kind of, you know, have more influence and stuff. You would buy a hat, 2-pack socks, yeah. Yeah, I do say alright guys, but does anybody want that on a shirt? Like, I don't feel like that indicates anything to anybody. Also, so I think I mentioned in one of my videos before that, I think it was my controller driving video, that the clamp on my wheel kind of broke. And I've been actually like, I've been having issues tightening it now because the handle is like really messed up. And I feel like my wheel's about to come off the table. That would not be good. It's feeling a little bit loose. How do I set my FOV? Basically what I do is I use Cam Hack, that you can, I'm sure, figure out to use, and then I just zoom it in and out until I like where it's at. I really don't use any formulas or anything. I just do what I'm comfortable with and I think makes a good viewing experience. Two-pack socks, I see. It's my catchphrase? Yeah, what a great catchphrase. Morgan Shepherd is Jesus? See, now we're talking. I'd have to get a little more clout on YouTube and then give Morgan Shepherd a call. Also, Tony Stewart's catching me. I'm getting a little bit scared. I see Tom. Yeah, I really appreciate the community we have here. I mean, you know, as it's grown, obviously, you know, it's fun to have new people coming in and stuff, and just like, and chill out and talk about racing. A Michael Cozy Jr. collab? Yeah. I don't know. I think it would make more sense because I do NR2003 to try and maybe see if Cody would want to do anything. I have an idea, but of course, I'm not gonna bug him with it. Shirts that just say Craven. Craven with Craven. I see somebody slow down there. I really hope they don't bring out a caution because I feel like that's the last thing I need right now. Mark, if you don't make it back to pit road, I'm getting caught badly by Tony right now. My tires are shot. 12 laps to go, gentlemen. Oh, Eminem's Cup Series? Yeah, that also would be a good, we can do some sort of collab on some project. The thing is, I have like one like very ambitious idea in mind, but that is for a later date. And Just Liam, welcome on in. I appreciate you for being here. Have I tried Grand Prix Legends? I have, actually. I did put a video up on it. I did the 2020 demo. It was pretty fun. I think the thing is, like, it really captured that feel of, like, the pioneering days. Even though it wasn't, you know, it's the 60s, not that early in terms of racing, but just, like, driving off into a forest at breakneck speed. Like, that, like, really got my heart pounding. Yeah, we're getting a little bit close to the wall on the exit of some of these turns here. And Tony Stewart's here. So now we gotta fight for 10 laps. I don't think he can get past me. I'm not gonna let him easily. So I don't know why, but his car just sucks right now. I mean, it's probably because we're so long into the run, but... My tires okay? I mean, they're gonna make it, but they're not good. This is Indy, so they are quite worn. Yeah, I'm gonna have to make this car wide. Just need to be good through the corners. He's not gonna be able to catch me. We have good straight line speed. Hi Dominic, I appreciate you being here. Yeah, we gotta... Wait, Kyle Petty's passing Tony Stewart? What? Yo, my boy, Kyle Petty coming in the clutch. Kyle Petty is flying. He must have fresh tires. We have a new Ricky Craven.
Outside. Keep low. Clear outside.
You just lost a race because your pit strategy didn't work? That sucks. Kyle Petty, the hero. Oh, it won't turn though. Don't want to let Kyle get to my inside because that's going to shove me off the line. Tony Stewart will be there. That's going to get dicey. Hello, None More None. I appreciate you being here. We got an exciting race. 7 laps to go. Just holding on to the lead here. We got worn tires. Alright, Tony's back past Kyle Petty, so that That hold up works. Now we got Morgan. Do I dive it in turn 3? We're going to be close. We got such good suck there.
Clear outside.
Morgan, turn Tony. It's over. There's no way he gets to me now. 6 laps to go. Come on, baby. Absolute drama here in the closing laps. Oh god, he still might catch me. I'm so slow. These tires are just garbage. Tony turned into Morgan. I wasn't really watching. I just saw them getting into it back there. Yeah, this does feel like a lightning challenge. That's one thing I would like. You know, I mean, that's asking a lot for NR2003, but some kind of scenario mode I think would be so cool. I mean, you could kind of set it up, I guess, with the, you know, setting up a certain amount of laps, but it would always be on a restart. Oh, you lost frames and crashed? That sucks. It's always a tough decision whether to pit or not when it's coming down to it. Especially, you know, in this time of racing where cautions end the race, there's no green, white, checkered. I mean, this was actually the first race, the 2004 Brickyard 400, to have a green, white, checkered, but NR2003 does not support them, so...
Phew, I can smell that brain fart from here.
Thanks for subscribing, Just Liam, I appreciate it. I don't think Tony's not gaining now. But will Kyle Petty take me out? Tony Stewart lost traction and turned into Morgan. We might have to review that incident. But Morgan Shepherd is a hero. He sacrificed his car to take out Tony Stewart, even after what I did. Just gotta hope Kyle Petty doesn't try and pass me. Alright. 3 to go. Let's get it done. Hope I don't blow a tire. I've done that before in this season mode. It should be okay. Alright, 2 more now.
Just 2 to go.
Look at how much McMurray and Earnhardt Jr. have closed the gap. It was like 10 or 11 seconds at one point. Now they're at 8 and closing, but they're not going to have time. It's probably a good thing it's so hard to pass here. You've never watched Turbo? It's a good kids movie. Alright,
on,
let's
bring it
go kiss
on.
the bricks. We got it, boys. We're gonna keep the season alive. We're gonna win the Brickyard 400. Unbelievable. We held on. Morgan
You
Shepherd
won!
saved
I don't
me.
care what they say about you. You're okay in my book.
Thanks, Duke Nukem. Well, we pull it off and we win at the Brickyard with our tires wearing low. And Morgan Shepherd, the hero of the day. So you like cars? Yeah, that's a great movie. It's a good old one. Yes, yes, yes. I appreciate you guys being here. Hold me through an Indy. And we still have a chance in this season yet. Alright. A good win. And maybe I'll have to go outside and get a brick. Uh oh. This is a very narrow track. Ah, put a scratch on it. Well, I appreciate you guys for watching that. Maybe we can just hit the Polish victory lap. Maybe that's the right move. Maybe you shouldn't do a Polish victory lap when there's still people on the track.
We're gonna need rubber shortly. Take
Oh, I
it
blew
easy
all my
now.
tires.
You blew a tire.
Make a 500 with my burnout? Well, we pulled it off. As you see, I know what I'm doing. I've won a lot of races. Ha ha ha. Alright, let's get out of here. Alright, so we come home first. Tony Stewart, Jamie Murray, Dale Earnhardt Jr., Gordon, Jarrett, Mayfield, Sadler, Nemechek, Mears, Kane, Waltrip, Wallace, Rudd, Biffle, Kenseth in 16th. That should be good for points, as well as Johnson down in 17th. Looks like Harvick went out with an accident. Let's go ahead and take a look at the points before this race, actually, and see where that's going to put us. So yeah, Kenseth was in 10th, Waltrip 11th, Johnson 9th. So good points gained all around there. That's what you like to see. Definitely gained a good amount, and we will be sure to export those results. Yeah, we'll buff sketches right out of a good SpongeBob reference. All right, so we gotta take a quick look and see what happened here with Morgan Shepherd and Tony Stewart. Hold on, let's go in here. What happened? What lap was it? On lap 69? That was a bit after that, right? What's going on back here? Whoops. I think it was on like lap 70. Oh, because we caught him, right? Oh yeah, it's gonna be like right up here. I appreciate it, you guys. I appreciate all of you that came in today and chatted and stuff. We're gonna take a quick look at what happened to Morgan Shepherd, and we're gonna peace out. Tony Stewart slid right up into him. That is not Morgan Shepherd was a victim. That was ridiculous. All right, Tony. Wow. Shepherd had nowhere to go. That was 100% Tony Stewart's fault. I appreciated all of you that came in today, and next time out, we're going to be at the Glen. It's going to be a very tough race, but we kept our season alive here today in a big way. So I appreciate you for watching. If you are new to the channel, help me out and subscribe. It would mean a lot. And I will see you guys in the next race.